Evening, everybody. So we're on day 2 of Gandhi philosophy, and today we're going to talk about fasting and discipline. And Gandhi learnt about fasting from his mother. Now, this is where we go wrong in everyday life. So every single person is different. So people are always asking me about nutrition, about fasting, what they should and they shouldn't do. So I'm going to give you a beginner's guide. So first of all, whether you're fasting or you're not fasting, when you eat and when you drink, the quality of your food should be wholesome. It should be organic, locally farmed, or grass-fed if you're having animal products, or organic, and as much vegetables and salad as you can, because you can't expect to feed a car on poor quality petrol the same as you expect to feed the body. So your food is either your medicine or your poison. So this is what I do. I tend to do this basic fasting for myself and with clients, and it's not applicable all the time. You have to look at the client's stress levels and the HPA AXIS. So with a lot of women, and particularly women going through the menopause, they would have done years of dieting. To then suddenly starve the body is going to cause more stress and more disruption in blood sugar levels and hormones. So we're trying to get that homeostatic balance. So as a general guideline, this is what I recommend if we're looking at the philosophy of Gandhi in everyday life. So I would do an 8 to 9 hour window of eating. And what I would do is when I wake up, I have my morning ritual. It might be going to the gym or, exercising or perhaps doing a bit of yoga. If I'm working early in the studio, I'll be driving to the studio. When I get to the studio, or when I get roughly between 8 and 9 o'clock, if I'm on a fasting day and I'm having to do stuff, I will have a smoothie. Then at probably 10, 11 or 12 o'clock, I'll have my biggest meal of the day, which will be a brunch, which will have some protein, some carbohydrate. Now, by carbohydrate, I mean good quality carbs, nothing white. So probably sweet potato, perhaps some brown rice, vegetables, salad, and as much things that grow above the ground as possible. And then later on, towards the late afternoon, early evening, I'll have another smaller meal. So I tend to go on metabolic typing, which is 2 big meals a day. So breakfast or brunch like a king, and then supper like a pauper. Now, you may be different. You may need 3 meals a day. So if you need 3 meals a day, and a lot of you say to me, I don't want breakfast, this is what I do. I would just have water in the morning to clean out your digestive system, and then I'd have your biggest meal around lunchtime. Then you've got an 8 or 9 hour period of which you can eat food till about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Now, the problem when you eat late at night is the body will not rest. It'll be digesting when you go to sleep. So I try and stay as a window. Don't eat 3 hours before you sleep if you're having vegetarian products, and if you're having animal products, don't eat 4 hours before you sleep. Now, this is all in an ideal world situation, and when you're busy with work, busy with the family, busy with the kids, it's not always possible. So again, just go back to my simple tactics of looking at an 8 or 9 hour window. Do what's right for you. If it's working for you, you should be in balance. You shouldn't be chronically inflamed. You should have no pain. You shouldn't be tired. You shouldn't be lethargic. And you definitely shouldn't be craving sugar and caffeine. So I notice with a lot of sports people that I teach who are doing intermittent fasting, they are pumping themselves up with caffeine drinks, caffeine products, and a lot of coffee and a lot of sugary type snacks, which actually defeats the object. So get in touch, guys, especially ladies, if you want to understand more about the hormonal system, balancing your hormones and regulating, because fasting may not be for you. The majority of people who do diets just end up putting on weight plus more, and any habit should be able to last a lifetime. So it's easy to do a habit for 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, 90 days. It's easy to do that, but to do habits for a lifetime is difficult. So get in touch, give me a call, and let me see if I can help you, and have a read of my information on Gandhi philosophy about discipline. about giving the digestive system a rest, and about thinking about where your food comes from. Is it ethically sourced? Is it coming from good fertile soil, or is it force farmed? So have a think about all these things. So wherever you are, everybody, enjoy your evening, and I look forward to seeing you on day 3 for Gandhi philosophy.